Millions of Americans and thousands of people in this state have a week to figure out some big financial changes. The federal government and the courts are phasing out student loan repayments under the SAVE program.
And next Wednesday marks a major update in this years-long court battle. 5 on Your Side's Alex Littlehales shows us who's affected and how to prepare for next week's important deadline.
Countless Americans can put themselves in Danielle Reynolds' shoes.
When the SAVE plan rolled out, I was a single mom at the time, and I was like, well, I need to make an affordable payment.
A working mom with thousands of dollars in student loan debt. Reynolds is a SAVE borrower, a flexible repayment plan introduced under former President Joe Biden. A career change brought her back to school. But when she graduates this year, she'll face an even bigger financial change.
It's like, this is just another monthly bill that I just have to tackle. Versus now, it's like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a big bill.
Starting July 1st, next Wednesday, borrowers using SAVE will start getting notices that they must switch their payment plans and find a new one within 90 days. Many of the 7 million Americans within SAVE are here in North Carolina.
Just above 250,000, so somewhere around that 260 to 270,000 North Carolinians were in SAVE and are going to have to think about what their next steps are.
Here's why so many people opted into SAVE. Well, it calculated discretionary income at 225% of the federal poverty level, which is a higher percentage than the other income-driven repayment plans. So it essentially increased the amount of your income that was protected, which ultimately meant lower payments.
WRAL sat down with Sabrina McGee, partnership manager at the MDC, which facilitates the North Carolina Student Debt Relief Coalition. She works with borrowers on a regular basis who say they're confused and concerned.
Experts, advocates, we've been talking for a couple of years now that once we return to repayment after the pandemic and after this SAVE forbearance, we're looking at what we're calling a default cliff, where there are going to be a ton of people whose addresses have changed, who just didn't get the information, who have never had to repay before, who are not going to have the tools that they need to make sure that they can repay their loans, and they're going to be in defaults.
So what should borrowers do now that SAVE is ending? McGee says familiarize yourself with the alternative pay plans now. Failure to choose within 90 days automatically places you in the standard repayment plan. SAVE's replacement, known as WRAP, will also be available after July 1st. There are other income-driven repayment plans too, but here's a catch. 2 of these options are sunsetting and will officially end in exactly 2 years anyway, leaving borrowers still with even fewer options in the near future.
I'm nervous about my payment because I'm married now, and they're going to look at both of our incomes and gross income, and like, I can't afford that.
Alex Littlehales, 5 on Your Side.
You can certainly understand her concerns. There is a lot of information about this, really too much to tackle in one story. So if you're confused about your student loan situation, you can find more in the 5 on Your Side section of our website or on the WRAL News app.